All right, guys. Moving on to another video, and this one's really interesting. It's by Mind Body Network. It's let's watch this.
7 things to avoid discussing with family members. Number 1, don't be bragging about things you purchased, large items, toys, and whatnot. Even though you're excited about it, other people maybe can't afford them themselves and actually start to feel bad. Number 2, don't discuss your dreams and your goals with anybody. You'll be surprised how many people get upset by the idea that you're moving ahead and you have big dreams and they're not doing anything. I know it's not your fault, but avoid talking to people making them feel bad. Plus, science has shown that when we put things out into the universe that we haven't done yet, thinking about them as if we did them, it actually takes a little bit of our energy away from us. If you're gonna do something, just do it. Number 3, don't discuss your private life with family members. It's one of those things that you should keep private. That's why it's called a private life. You know, people like to talk, whether you believe or not that they are talking, they're talking, trust me. Number 4, acts of kindness. Keep your acts of kindness to yourself. You're not doing something for somebody special because you want acknowledgement. You should be doing something for somebody special because you want to honestly, genuinely help. Another one is finances. Don't talk about your finances. A lot of times family members will compete mentally in their heads over who's making more money, who's doing better, who's more profitable. In fact, I'll tell you a story. When I was probably in my early 20s, I started making more money with my own business than my dad was, and he was already working his career for 20 years. Believe it or not, he was jealous of his son. And another one you should talk about is relationship issues. If you're having problems with your significant other, your wife, your husband, whatever, keep it to yourself, because when you talk about that kind of thing to your family members, they're going to take it, especially if they're not directly, direct families to them, in-laws and whatnot, they're going to take offense to those people. And then you make up with your partner, but guess what? Your family member doesn't. Anyway, have a great weekend. Peace out. Be good.
All right. It says 7 things you should never discuss with your family members. I counted 6, so we're gonna go over those, guys. I know you saw these just shortly. One thing we don't discuss with family members: brag about large items you purchase, toys, just large items.
Yeah.
You don't brag about it. What do you think that is?
Yeah, I mean, I will say I agree with them. You know, one thing actually when he was saying that like I was driving in the car when I was hearing it, and the one thing popped in my head because I've felt, I don't know, Richard, especially you in the comedy scene,
Mm.
everyone wants you to do well, just not better than them.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Do you know what I mean? Like they start
Absolutely.
to see you do a
Mhm.
little too well, and all that happiness and friendship just
Yeah.
like starts disappearing out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen that even
Yeah.
as a therapist. I've seen that like with other coworkers. But-
It's so funny when
Wait,
we were,
hold on. With other coworkers? Hold that thought. Like other counts, like the other therapists get mad about you succeeding?
Yeah, because I'll just leave it generic. But yeah, where you just start to see like I'm doing well with like the volume of clients that I have compared to other people, and I'll just
You
leave it
guys are
blank like that.
toxicos.
But yeah, like
Oh, they're the worst. No, I'm just kidding. I'm
Tóxicos.
joking.
huh?
Tóxicos.
yeah, for
But
sure.
yeah, but that's in every branch, in
Everywhere.
Yeah,
every
yeah, that's
company,
why.
and because it's
That's
a
true.
human emotion. At
Mhm.
the end of the day, you still feel like you're lacking. Why? Because if we're both the same, why do you get more? And it's unfair.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense? But we don't self-reflect and goes, because I'm a lazy ass and I didn't work that hard.
That's true.
100%.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because that's a really hard pill to swallow. I've
Mhm.
seen it in the comedy world all the time, because from one day to the next, your buddy's sitting next to you, he's making movies, and you're like, what happened? When did the bus
Mhm.
come and didn't pick me up? Wait, I was right here next to him. No, dude, you just didn't work hard enough, or it just wasn't meant for you.
Mhm.
Or they
That's
know
it.
somebody else that, they have friends.
Yes, but still, maybe because they're not a-holes.
True.
You
They could have brought
understand?
you along. They could have said,
Yeah.
hey, wait, let me hold Richard's hand. He was right there with me the whole time.
Yes, I don't know.
Mhm.
So things happen like that all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
That's it.
Can we brag about
Now,
vacations?
when he says when we started remodeling the backyard, the first thing your brother said, what did he say? Do not tell people how much you spend. Do
Yeah.
not tell people what you're doing back there. Do not just get it done, and
Not
then
even
when they
family
see
members.
it,
Don't even tell me.
don't tell family about it.
Mm.
I was like, wow. He says, yeah, when I did this and I told people about it, people got upset. family members got upset.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're like, "Wow, you have all that money to spend on your backyard, but you can't let me borrow some
Right.
money." Like,
Must be
dude,
nice.
Right.
like, yeah, but it's my money. Like,
Exactly,
I've been waiting to rebuild the backyard. you
Yeah.
know?
Exactly.
Yeah, I didn't ask you for anything.
Yeah, like rich people get, and I know that it's right. They'll go to rich people and go, but you have money.
Mm.
Yeah, but it's my money. Just because I have money doesn't mean you get to spend my money or I get to throw it away because you want me to throw it away.
Yeah, and that's one of the other topics that he talked about is finances. You don't
Yeah.
talk about finances.
Yeah.
Then you start to compete.
Mm-hmm.
You start to, how is he making so much more money? How is that? How is that? How is she? Well, she must, she must be doing something on the side. No,
Yeah, of course.
it's just me.
¿En qué trabaja el muchacho?
En que
¿En qué
trabaja el
trabaja el
muchacho.
niño? ¿En qué trabaja el muchacho? ¿En qué
Yeah.
trabaja el señor?
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about? Now you're drug dealing? Oh, just because I bought a brand new truck? Yeah, but I know how much you make.
Saying, I've seen them TikToks though. I see people like, oh, they'll go on like 3 vacations like in the last 2 weekends. How do you go on 3 vacations on 2 weekends? How you do that? You know what I mean? And then you buy a car.
I always
you
think,
got ATVs.
now you got to, no, I'm just thinking, now you got to pay for it. Oh, like, can you imagine having Sea-Doos in your driveway and you never even have time to write them because
I
you have to
know.
pay for them?
Yeah,
It's crazy, dude.
and that happens.
It happens.
It
As
really
we're
does.
talking, there's somebody listening to this going like,
Like,
I have a boat. You're right. I have a boat. I have a boat.
I've never used it.
Never
Used
used
it one time.
Yes.
Oh, that's so sad. Another thing you don't talk about is dreams and goals.
100.
Same reason, right? People get
Same.
upset. You're succeeding. I'm not,
Mhm.
or I'm not there yet. I'm almost there, but you beat
Okay,
me.
so, but why do we have the urge to tell people our dreams and our goals? Why do we do it? Why do we want to do it? Because people want to share that type of stuff. Why is it that we have the tendency to want to share that stuff?
I don't know, Arvin.
I mean, on a positive note, I think everyone wants to be like validated, right? Like to feel good, like
Yeah.
supported and stuff like that, like for good reasons, right? And sometimes it's for bad reasons, right? You just want to show off and like feel good about yourself in that way. But yeah, no, I'll be honest, I'm the same. I don't like to tell people my like big intentions, like really specific. I may say like, oh, I kind of want to go back to school or whatever, but I try not to be too specific about it. Because you never know. I've seen it. I've genuinely seen where people get kind of jealous or like they act weird.
Oh, you think you're better than
Yeah,
everybody?
exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, that paperwork now?
Oh, or he's like one step closer to being a
Latino
doctor.
families? He thinks it's bad. I see.
All
I
the
got a
time.
paperwork.
Haters gonna hate.
Haters gonna hate,
Haters
man.
But
Hey.
it's okay, man. You take it.
Not us though. Not us. We're excited.
Oh,
We're excited for Irvin.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Yeah,
you kidding me?
totally.
We're legit.
I only share with Rocio,
Yeah,
to be
that's
honest.
Same.
No.
With everybody
Yeah.
else, I tell them fake stuff.
Just vague.
I'm like, yeah.
In my mansion that I have
Duh.
in Beverly
Right.
Hills, I don't want to tell them about that one.
No, don't tell. And the one we had a yard sale out of?
Oh yeah, that
the
one.
mansion with the yard sale? Yeah.
It was huge.
It was a nice one.
Acts of kindness, you guys. That's a big one for me. I think that you don't tell people, well, hey, look what I did. Look how this nice thing I did for these people over here.
Yeah. But that's also a narcissist that needs to tell other people. Hey, look what I did.
I don't know. I have a feeling. This one is kind of like a weird thing for me because I see people all the time that have TikToks about it, right? You have an Instagram of people sharing acts of kindness. They're moving things, right? They're asking for donations so that they can build something, build homes, build schools for places out in El Salvador, and they do all these big things. They take people to Disneyland. I've never been to Disneyland before. I kind of like that. One is you're sharing some goodness, and like it makes me feel good that somebody like watching somebody that makes me feel good. So he's spreading the kindness. And two, I was like, what if I wanted to donate to this cause?
I'm all about that.
Yeah,
But call it what it is. Because if you're gonna put a camera in front of that,
yeah,
then call it what it is. It's you trying to get likes.
yeah.
Does that make sense? Like I don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
But then tell me, hey,
Right.
I do this for the likes. I do this for the comments. I do this because people like it, and I'm making money off of this social media thing. Now, you want to take him to Disneyland? Knock yourself out. You can start doing
Yeah.
the same videos. But the thing is that call it like it is. Don't then get online and go, this is what I do for my community.
Right. That's not.
The fuck? You're gonna pat
Exactly.
yourself on the
Right.
back? Congratulations! Like you understand? No, call yourself a YouTube content creator, and this is what you do, and this is what your content is. And I'm okay with it. And I applaud you for that. Great. Congratulations. Keep taking them to Disneyland. But don't pat yourself on the back like you're an angel. Like you're doing this out of the kindness of your heart and you're not getting shit from it.
Yeah,
Does
I
that
agree.
make sense?
I agree.
Yeah. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
I agree.
That's all.
The other one that too, the homeless, like you're going to homeless and then you're putting a camera in their face,
Oh, yeah.
and
That's
then
what
you're
I'm
like, "Are
saying.
you
Yeah.
hungry?" Like, come on,
Yeah.
that part.
Are
that-
you
That's a
hungry?
little.
Are you
That's a little. Yeah, no,
No.
Shit.
No.
no.
Are you clean? No.
Would you like a
How
shower?
did you know? How did you know?
Yeah,
I'm
those
homeless.
are the ones that are like, oh, don't let's not do that.
Okay.
My favorite one I think was relationship issues on this list. You don't talk about relationship issues.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes,
Your
I
thoughts?
agree.
That's a big, just what I referenced earlier. Like, don't let people know your business with the relationship, like friends, family, just because again, you're gonna kiss and make up with your spouse.
Mm-hmm.
Your family, your mom is gonna look at your husband or wife differently after
Mhm.
you tell them what you fought about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so that's why I don't think it's useful. Another thing that I've seen that I kind of find troubling is if like a parent starts telling their kid about the business and the marital issues, like that's where like it's I don't like it personally. I think that's too much information given to a kid who just can't handle it. They're like, oh, but he's so smart. I'm like, yes, they're smart, but they're not emotionally mature to handle that yet. They can understand it, but that doesn't mean they can handle the feelings behind it.
Yeah.
But I see that they're like, oh, my daughter's my best friend, or
She's
my
so mature. She's too, lady. Listen,
Yeah, I
you
know.
can't dump the mortgage problems on her. Your husband's addiction to meth is not a conversation
Yeah,
to
yeah,
your
exactly.
3-year-old. This is not healthy for the baby.
This never happened to me, but I don't know.
Oh,
if
it
this
happened to me.
I was just gonna ask you. I know it happened to you, where your like parents would talk about like
Absolutely.
finances in front of you,
I would
like
worry about the bills.
as a kid, right?
Oh, absolutely. They would have full-on conversations about budgets, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have to get a job. I'm 8. I'm 8. I think I can get some cans. I don't
Dang.
know. I need to pick up food.
Yeah, that's tough.
Another shift at the car wash.
That's horrible.
But dude, you would worry. I mean, I peed in the bed till I was 13 because I was so worried,
Yeah.
nerve-wracked.
Yeah.
Like, how the hell are we gonna do it this month?
Yeah.
Yes.
And now I can't control you. You're like a workaholic.
Yeah, well, I mean, geez.
I think
like,
it really affected you all
yes,
the
it
way
did.
from
Like
now.
the depression era.
The
depression.
I don't throw anything away.
I know.
I lived through the
We're working
depression.
on Sunday, you guys. Do you see this?
Yeah.
This
True.
is Richard. That's serious. You could be on the couch, just like,
Yeah.
okay, finally 2 minutes. Richard's like, hey, we got to get some money in. Let's go have a yard sale right now. It's
Yeah.
6 in the afternoon on Sunday. Nobody's gonna come by.
And they did come by. And we got rid of a bunch of stuff. By the way, if anybody wants some bicycles, hit me up.
Oh, that's right. They're
Oh,
great
sure. That's
hoffies.
Right, you're telling me.
2 of them with the kid bike,
Yeah.
kid seat in the back.
All
Oh, that was great, guys. And then the other one was also private life, which kind of goes hand in hand.
Mhm.
I just
Yeah.
wanted to mention that one real quick.